Well, good evening, YouTube. Good evening, Rumble. Happy Saturday. I hope you're all having a good weekend so far. How's everyone doing? Oh, and for anybody who was here yesterday, thank you for coming by the stream. Had a lot of fun. And actually very happy with the new basin and shrouded. Hopefully Gus will be too. Really looking forward to seeing his reaction later.
Frost.
Tonight we are taking a break from the sorceress because I wanted to play my monk. Hello, drive-by. Happy Saturday to you. You say it looks good. Glad to hear it. Grab. Probably shouldn't just be grabbing the junk. I'll just throw that out. So I've actually been testing out the monk a little bit. I've already done the mud burrow. Already did the crazy old witch with her ice skills. Actually managed to kill her without dying, which was rather a bit of a surprise. I'm not gonna lie. Take that. Yeah. Go. Let's see if we can do this again. So she's in here. Let me make sure I clear everything else out first. Okay, I think we are good.
It's a chill.
Maybe that's not such a good start. All right. There we go. So yeah, surprisingly for a witch that uses frost damage, she's amazingly weak to frost. Go figure. What did we get? We got a ring. We do not have a ring yet. Hello, Man's Destiny. I actually made the second class shortly after I made the sorceress, but I'd been playing it just kind of on my own in the background. I just felt like playing him tonight. Honestly, so far I'm having a lot of fun with the monk. He was one of my two choices. Oh, don't worry, I'm not going to stop playing the sorceress too. But the monk's definitely an interesting class. That's all junk. I'm also learning not to pick up every little piece of junk I find, even if I do want the gold. I had thought after I get these two, like, I don't know, maybe well on their way into Act 2, I'm thinking I want to try the Ranger next. What do you think of the Ranger? Pretty good class? Fun but spastic? Okay, good to know. Why, hi, Spox. Am I playing a rough class? So far, I'm actually having an easier time with the monk than the sorceress. The sorceress is fun. But definitely the monk's fun, too. Take that. Oh, and by the way, before we get attacked by anything else, I'd like you to meet PeterCaine. That's his name. You've been playing a minion witch and a ranger. Both are very fun. Nice. I was just telling Madden's Destiny that after I get my sorceress and my monk well into Act 2, I'm thinking about a ranger next. Because a ranger was actually one of my favorite classes to play in Diablo 2. That and a paladin. Your witch is in Act 2? Nice. Now, just to be absolutely clear, I do have a hard cutoff tonight because last night my stream, I went ahead and completely redid mine and Gus's house base and enshroud it. He does not know I've done this. So I absolutely want to make sure to be available when he's ready to log on. Because I can't wait to see what he thinks of what I've done to the place. I literally took the base down to the foundation and rebuilt the whole thing.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh yeah. Let me see. Let me open this up. Great place to do this. One of the things I got really early on this character were these shoes. And I don't know what orange means, but they're called Luminous Pace Straw Sandals. And they have like 10% increased movement speed, 6 to intelligence, 23% reduced energy shield recharge rate, and 100% faster start of energy shield recharge. And it says, blessed are those who tend the grove. I can't remember where I got them, but I thought that was pretty cool. They're really good. Whenever you get 15% or 20% movement speed, you can drop them regardless of other stats. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, wow. That was like, I think the best item I've found so far in the game. Just a regular, an oak great hammer. All right, what are we doing? Oh, that's right. We have a point to spend. Mana regen. I'm trying to get up to here. Step like mist, which will give me a 4% increased movement speed, 15% increased mana regen, and 5 to dexterity and intelligence. Ultimately, I'm trying to get up to... Where was it? I can't remember. I should have probably gone up this way. Attack and cast speed. Ooh, that's good. Gain 5% of damage is extra cold damage. 20% increased freeze buildup. Alright. Focus. We have that. 10% increased mana regeneration. So I think we have a decent mana regeneration so far, which means I can cast those skills a lot before I have to worry about mana.
Shoot!
watch you play while I eat some Lee's cheese. Lee's chicken. Lee's chicken? I don't think I've heard of Lee's chicken. Popeyes, KFC, Church's, Fat Albert's. Might help if I aim the right way. Like... Oh, and I even got, let's see, what was it? I've got this Prudent Medium Life Flask, which gives me 59% more recovery if used while on low life. So, I figure that's really good for those battles. If, I'm hitting that, life potion when I'm at, like, I don't know, 5% life, it'll probably be a real lifesaver. And I have this Opaque Lesser Mana Flask, which recovers 71 mana over 2 seconds instead of the usual 50, but only consumes 8 charges instead of 10, has 41% increased amount recovered, and 15% reduced charges used. So I figured that was also really good. I figure every little bit helps, right? Maybe I should, I don't know, point that the right way. Anything over here? Oh yeah, whole pack of something over here. The PoE2 campaign is so fun, better than any other ARPGs, including Diablo 4. It is a lot of fun. I really, really wanted to like Diablo 4. And there were things I did like about it. But no matter how hard I tried, the game just didn't keep me for long. And I don't know if that was just a me thing. Yeah, I have played, I've not played Titan Quest, but I have played Grim Dawn. I still play Grim Dawn. I have not played Last Epoch in a while. I think I'm just waiting for them to... I'm waiting for more updates on it before I pick it back up. But I really did like it. No, that's okay. I actually understood that. You hit the caps lock by accident. Grim Dawn isn't too different from Titan Quest. They're from the same dev. I picked up Grim Dawn with, I guess what was all of the expansions at the time. I don't know if it was part of a Humble bundle or something, but it was incredibly cheap. And then I sat on it for a while before I finally started playing it. Really dark, grim world. You play RTS builder games. Okay, so you like real-time strategy games. I haven't played too many of those. I mean, I don't know. I've played Against the Storm because my friend Gus bought it for me. And I don't know if this counts, but I've played Warcraft 2 way back in the day. You're doing Against the Storm currently? And Age of Empires 2 was your favorite. Now let's see. We got over here. I got the Witch's Hut.
foulness dwells here.
Alright, got her.
Forgotten witch. Fate is on my side.
Warcraft 2 and 3, Dune, Mech Commander 2, all the Total Wars are on my other system. Okay. I've also played Manor Lords. I have to get back to that. That was fun. Although, I don't know if that counts as real-time strategy as much as it's just a settlement building game. We found the Grim Tangle. Yeah. So his quarterstaff does 9 to 18 physical damage, 1 to 13 lightning, has a 10% critical hit chance, an attack speed of 1.4, a 16% increased range, and gains 3 mana per enemy killed.
Your men, come.
Alright. Before I deal with that thing, I want to go back to town and sell some stuff off. Oh, great hammer. You can't carry anything else? No, you can't, can you? Okay. My biggest struggle on my ranger so far is mana regen. I'm constantly popping mana flask to use my main mana skills. Your main skill. Glad you're a streamer who is not a blaster. You play as a regular person. Well, I mean, that's the only way I know how to play. I don't think I've ever really been a, what do you call it? I don't do speed runs. I find watching people do speed runs fascinating, but it's not my style. And yeah, I do get what you're saying, man. Madden's Destiny. Can I just call you Madden? That's actually why I'm kind of glad that the monk has skills on the tree that increases mana recharge. Okay, we're back here at the witch's hut. We've already dealt with her. I'm looking for the tree so I can get the part so I can go back to town without using a portal. You should see the hardcore in-game players right now. They're constantly pausing and resetting in any dangerous situation. I mean, isn't that scum saving? I mean, technically, can you consider yourself a hardcore player if you do that? Yeah, but the game allows it. I mean...
Lightning!
I guess if the game allows it, I can't blame them for doing it. People are going to do what the game allows them to do. Where am I right now? I'm right here. Okay.
I must maintain a fine balance.
I love how he has these things like, I must maintain a fine balance. Dude, just say your bags are full, okay? I get it. Ranger says I'd rather not break my back. Oh, and Spock says even hardcore players I know still have not hit endgame. PoE2 with bosses are pretty ruthless. I mean, I'm kind of liking that they're not, you know, that they haven't, you know, wussed out on the difficulty of the game. That makes sense. There's plenty enough games that are easy. Or at the very least give you easy mode. Ah, here's the waypoint. Okay. It's kind of nice to have a game that says, okay, here's the game. It's challenging. Have fun. And then I have to go out and get my butt kicked repeatedly until I learn how to play it. Can I drop anything and pick that up? Oh, you know what? I didn't even know that, and I've played Dragon's Dogma too. I didn't even notice that. But that's not something I've ever done either. Okay, since our bags are full, we're gonna go back to town. Kind of funny, I got Dragon's Dogma 2, and don't get me wrong, I do like it. But I also picked up Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen when it was on sale for like $4 or $5. And I'll be perfectly honest, maybe the graphics were less than Dragon's Dogma 2, and the game mechanics were a little wonkier, but I ended up liking the first one better. Oh, I went to the wrong waypoint. Didn't I? I did. Okay, so it's not just me. The first one, because that's what I was like.
How is the clearing?
How is the first one better?
What would you like?
But I wasn't wrong about that. The first one is better.
That'll be useful.
I'll sell these to the girl. It gives me an excuse to go say hi and see if she has anything. All right. Please say you're worth a lot of money. No, of course not.
Might make good scrap.
Each time they were rushed, I think the lead dev left the company over the second one. That's too bad. That is too bad. Well, those are worth something. Okay. Okay, 21%. Wait, okay. 10 to maximum life. Wait, 20% increased mana recovery from flash. 10 maximum life, 6 lightning resist. 21% increased life recovery from flasks. 18 to maximum life. 9% reduced charm charges used. What are charm slots? What are charms?
Might make good scrap.
Both Riker and Gazzy said Path of Exile 2 base game is equivalent of Ruthless in Path of Exile. Between your flask is like an extra amulet. Okay, I see it. Okay, we don't want to get rid of those right now. 16 maximum life, 14 maximum mana, 5 dexterity, 7 to fire resist. I tried playing Path of Exile.
That'll be useful.
It honestly wasn't really my thing. You'll find that one at some point it has charges that trigger and nullify elemental effects like being frozen. Okay.
I'll find some use for that.
I'm thinking I might want to hold on to this belt then. But I still want to use this one with the mana recovery and the lightning resist. But I'll hold on to this other belt, even though it's worth well, they're both worth a lot, I just realized. Okay. So they're both really good.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Okay, uncut skill gem, exalted orb. Uncut support gem. Orb of augmentation. I have 10 of these now. Wonder if I should use this uncut support gem. Feel like I should probably. But first, let's go talk to Una.
Yes? These are just some odds and ends of mine.
Okay, the ring's not really any good.
I will treasure it.
I love how you give her just an empty flask, and she's like, I will treasure it. I'm like, lady, I'm just giving you a flask. I'm not giving you a wedding ring, okay? I can tell you that. Well, that was a loss.
Thank you.
Alright, lady.
Stay safe.
I will try. Oh, I was going to put this belt away. I still have a bunch of stuff in here that I haven't identified. Well, this is identified. I can sell that. Well, maybe I'll put it in here. No, I'll sell it. Oh, and I feel like an idiot. I sold some stuff off, and then it turns out that the stash actually does translate between characters.
What would you like? Till next.
Which I did not know. Items I care about are amulets, belts, and boots. Drop rates for them seem to be not good. Well, I've kind of gotten lucky with the belts so far. I've found 2 pretty decent ones. And that ring I actually got as a drop. But yeah, for the most part, the jewelry and the belts do not seem to drop that often. And in my case, I don't get too many decent helms either. Alright, support gem. So, I have a support gem on Frozen Lotus. I feel like I should put a support gem on Glacial Cascade. Supported attack gains 25% of damage as extra cold damage. Supported attack deals 50% less fire and lightning damage. I didn't know it was doing fire and lightning damage. For Falling Thunder, which is another one I use a lot of. Attack gains 35% of damage as lightning damage for 3 seconds on killing a shocked enemy with supported skills. Supported attack gains 25% of damage as extra lightning damage, but supported attacks deal 50% less cold and fire damage. Supported skill has 35% chance to not remove charges, but still count as consuming them. Alright, please make that one make sense. Supported skills have 35% chance to not remove charges, but still count as consuming them. Support skills that consume power, frenzy, or endurance charges on use, giving them a chance not to remove each charge while still gaining the benefits of consuming them. Yeah, but I can only make one of them right now. It's either going to be 1 or 3. Perpetual charge or innervate. I'll end up with an overabundance at some point. I almost want to say this perpetual charge sounds like it's going to be the most useful long term. But they also, the innervate sounds really useful too. I love that they don't let you have multiple copies of the same gem socket at the same time. It's like you can't stack a skill. I'm going to go with the innervate first. And then I'm going to get the other one so it'll pair together. I think, yeah. All right, back out into the world. We have about 2 hours. Wish you could have duplicates for ones that would be good on different skills. That I can agree with. If you have 2 skills that would both benefit from the same support, that would make sense. That you could slot it on both of them. I guess they don't want people to be too OP, which that's pretty clearly the case with the way they're constantly nerfing skills. Hello, Saucier, Miss Bella. Hope you have a pleasant weekend. Hello to all the folks as well. Well, hello. You sticking around or are you heading off? It just railroads you into a skill or two. Well, hopefully they'll kind of adjust that. Because being railroaded is not particularly fun. You kind of want to have a little bit of freedom.
Lightning!
You're fine. We got plenty of time. I don't have to end the stream for almost, what, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours? But I will have to end around 8:30 or shortly thereafter because I have a surprise for Mr. Gus tonight. Last night I spent several hours on stream tearing down our base house and enshroud it and rebuilding the whole thing. And it looks nice. And it's bigger. And it's prettier. And did I mention it looks nice? Up.
Best not tarry if the trees here behave like that.
I best not tarry if the trees here behave like that. Oh, that one was funny. Yeah, his skill tree is great. Hold on. Can I guess I can't access the... Wait, how can I access the skill tree without, What is the hotkey to access the skill tree? Last time I got in the mood to play Minecraft, I spent 30 hours mining out cobblestone and building a 10-story, 10-second of thousands of block tower shaped like a unicursal hexagram. I have a friend that spent, like, I don't know how many hours building a giant castle. Oh, okay. That's right. You play on console. I was gonna look at this tree because like I said, the monk's tree has several skills for reducing how fast mana recharges. Oh, PC, but still controller. Okay. Okay, he's not in... we'll see his character. K is the shop. J is social. And G is skills. B is events. That opens that. Oh, that actually opens the shop. Well, while we're in here, anything on sale this week? Oh, stash tabs are on sale this week, huh? Okay, so and for anybody who was interested, we have Guild Delirium Stash tab is 22% off. Guild Gem Stash tab, Guild Flash Stash tab. So Guild Stash tabs are on sale. So we have a regular Gem Stash tab, 25% off. Flask Stash tab. What is a premium stash tab? Can somebody tell me? Explain that. Essence stash tab. Extra stash tab. And I'm assuming stash tab means our in-town tab. Okay, so premium stash tab lets you list items for trade. Okay. I have no idea what a... I am not in a guild, no. I mean, I'm not really in the game often enough to be of any value to any guild. So, there is that. So I don't really need the premium stash tab if I'm not in a guild. I can upgrade a regular one to premium. So the upgrade to premium stash tab is 10. Currency, gem, and premium are the most useful. Okay. Alright, so we'll start the gem one. Now, is this a separate... Is this going to be a separate tab for the tabs that are already in my stash? Or is it going to convert one? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. I should read. It says add a gem tab. All right, so we'll get that. So we have the gem stash tab. All right, we have a gem stash tab. And you said currency stash tab? Yeah, you said currency. All right, so we have a currency stash tab. You said, you know, I'm going to also get an extra stash tab. And then I'll get the upgrade to premium. Alright, so I don't have to worry about things like the delirium or unique collection or any of that other stuff, right? That should do me.
What happened here?
I just got here, Una. I have no idea what happened here. What are you looking at me for? I didn't do it. For now? Okay.
This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow.
Okay.
To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics.
All right.
Renly will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then, perhaps, we shall find some answers.
You know, the
old magics will protect me.
All right. Well, before we do that, I need to go back to town and at least drop some stuff off so I have space. The voice acting is actually very good in this. Oh, hi. I guess it... Okay. Okay. Nice. I will have to, sort all that out later, but yeah, I have 7 tabs now. I think that, yeah, I have 7 tabs now. The Executioner. No, I don't think I have. At least that doesn't sound familiar. Alright, now, we need to go that way. He has a move where he says guillotine a lot through the fight, and he always mispronounces that. Oops. Alright, here's the red veil.
Generations of senseless conflict and food. Thunder!
I forgot about those flower things. I wonder if it was the voice actor didn't know how to say say guillotine, or if that's how he grew up learning how to pronounce guillotine, or if it was a stylistic choice to have the character pronounce it that way. I know it's guillotine, but like most Americans pronounce it guillotine. It's guillotine, which means that probably the voice actor is American. The river runs red with blood.
Stay still!
Okay, I just got a closer look at those things that were just attacking me. I'm not going to say what I thought they looked like. I'm just going to say it was a very disturbing image. I mispronounce all day long. I live in Kentucky. Orb of augmentation. Some of Path Exile 1 enemies are extraordinarily gruesome and obscene. Well, what I saw was rather obscene too. Like I said, I'm not going to say what I saw and just say it was rather disturbing. I will leave you to imagine.
Fate is sealed.
One gold? Cheap! Maybe I should get closer? Alright. Huh. There's a belt there, but it's a nothing belt.
Thunder!
A rusted chest. Nothing good in it. I got a rune. I got a storm rune.
There's the obelisk.
Rune girdle. That's one of them. Iron crown. Not really any good, but whatever. Alright. So our last thing we put a point into was 10% increased mana regeneration rate. Now we can go step like this, 4% increased movement speed, 15% increased mana regeneration rate, 5% to dexterity and intelligence. We also have evasion and energy shield up the side of that. An uncut skill gem and an uncut support gem. I wish I could upgrade this staff and have, instead of having to trade it in later. I really like this staff. Wonder how long I can use it before I have to finally give it up. I can get rid of those. fun stuff. Yes, indeed. That's probably not going to be worth much. I don't know why I'm holding on to it. Try not to pick up the white items. One thing I like about Grim Dawn is that you can hide that stuff.
Feel the shock!
They have loot filters you can download and use in your game on Path of Exile 2 website. Oh, they do? Oh, good. I will have to look that up. I like the loot. I do like the loot filters. I mean, when you're starting out the character, picking up everything is fine. Especially when you just need to get some gear so, you know, your butt's not dying every 3.8 seconds. But, you know, once you have some better gear on you, you don't need to see every basic item, basic junk that drops on the ground. Oh, that's true. There are the white items can be. I did keep that, although it really doesn't have a whole lot of anything in it. Oh, hello. I don't want to see that. But of course, Grim Dawn also has that whole, yeah, we're just gonna drop a whole boatload of stuff in your lap, and well, there's number 2. Let's see, let's clear out any riffraff like that. Hey, all the riffraff is over here, huh? Take that.
Frost!
Alright, anyone else? I better check a little further. Yep. there this many of those in here when I came in here on my sorceress? I don't remember. It seems like every single one of these trees has a whole bunch of them hidden. Alright, I think that's clear enough.
Face your demise.
I like the little red frogs hopping around everywhere. They're cute, but they're probably poisonous.
Just one more.
Yep, I remember that from last time. One more means a big old fight. So we are absolutely making sure we've cleared this out. I think we have. But we're going to double check. He already pulls up enough ads. I don't need anything extra. Alright, let's see if I can defeat him without getting my butt kicked. Or if it's going to take me a couple tries. I'm out of coffee. It's a national emergency. Not really.
Feel the shock!
Ouch. Ow, get out of there. I want you to get out of there. Okay. Hey. Okay. Thank you. Alright, where is he? Ooh.
Sleep now and dream no longer.
Wasn't a good place to get stuck at, but we beat him.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Alright, who are we getting rid of? Sapphire Charm. Oh, is that what we're talking about? Charms. Uncut Skill Gem. We definitely want that. Fur Plate. Iron Rune. We want that. Makeshift Crossbow. We'll probably want to identify that. Probably want that. So we have the 3 pieces. We also got various other sundries. Excuse me. You're a little late to the party. You know that, right? Where was the entry? I'm leaving a whole bunch of stuff just laying about. I mean, like everywhere. Everything's back again. How nice.
Better chill.
Now, I could have sworn the tree was right near the entrance to the Red Veil. Wasn't it? Is this like the shifting, the shifting woods? It can change if the... Okay. Ah, here it is. I have 8 of these. I want to identify that so I can sell it. I want to identify... Wait, first off, let's put some stuff away. I have no space right now. Ah, this stuff goes in this tab. Or does it? Yes, it does. What about Regal Shards? Do Regal Shards go in the currency tab? What about runes? Where do they go? Okay. You bought the flask tab as well? Alright, let's sell those.
Here are your spikes, but be cautious. They stayed warm after forging, no matter how many times I quenched them.
They separate flasks by level.
What you need these. Take a look.
A tool to break what binds.
Go well.
All right, let's see. I got a deal on them. Well, I figured it. Somebody had said that they go on sale on a regular basis. I figured it was probably the smart move to wait for them to go on sale. That's still the best option. Okay.
How can I help? Anything take your fancy?
No, but I have a couple things that might take yours. Alright, there you go.
To the cairns.
Now. Investigator Sapphire Charm of the Wide. Lasts 4.7 seconds, consumes 40 of the 102 charges on use. Currently has 0 charges, 25% to cold resistance. Used when you take cold damage from a hit, 18% increased duration, 28% increased charges. Use automatically when condition is met, can only hold charges while in belt. Refill at wells or by killing monsters. So this charm protects against cold damage. So can you, if you put the charm in, can you swap it out later for something else? Like any other piece of jewelry? I'm assuming. Okay. So I have an iron rune. I have That's okay. You're fine. I really appreciate the help. I have 1 slot in this armor. I could use an iron rune, which would increase armor evasion and energy shield by 20%. I can use the storm rune, which would add lightning resistance. Or I could use the desert rune, which would add fire resistance. I'm feeling like the armor evasion and energy shield would be the good option. Yeah, I know. Ooh. Glacial Cascade to level 3 or Falling Thunder to level 3. Save pieces that have good resistances for boss fights. Helps a lot. Well, thank you, Fruck the Truck. I appreciate that. I think I use the Glacial Cascade a lot, so I think we're going to go with that one. We're going to upgrade that. Alright, so that one is upgraded. Feel like I should go into my stash and grab what is Tempest Bell? You got to Act 2 today? Cool. And Spock says for end of Act 1, I'm gonna want cold resistant. I think I have a little tiny bit of that already. Well, that's fire resistance, lightning resistance. Yeah, a tiny bit of cold resistance. So I'll probably want that and 25% to cold resistance. So that charm and this helmet give me 34% cold resistance already. I guess it was a good find to get that charm. Oh, okay. All right. Killing Palm. I've not even used that. Oh, but I can upgrade Falling Thunder. Okay, I can upgrade that to level tier 2. All right. The accessory item change on vendors. I found it easier to get gear from vendors. Yeah, I've been working on that. I still have a ways to go. All right, Spox.
Meet me at the Tree of Souls. I've collected these over time. What do you think?
I still think 1 to 4 physical damage is not a good enough ring for me to buy, dear. And you don't have anything else I want. And I actually have gold. But you don't have anything I want. Why do you not have anything I want? I'm disappointed. Alright, what do you have?
Anything take your fancy?
13. Oh. Nope, that's still I still say that's going to be the better staff. I feel like I could sell the other one at this point. Yeah, because that's got a combination of physical and lightning damage. This is only physical. Alright. Nope, nothing there.
What happened here? Stab the spikes into the runewood markings.
Alright. I like how she makes me do it.
Good. Now the others.
Time to discover what truly happened out here.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound... We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Alright. Well, while you do that... They did, Frog, they did do a good job with the environment in the game. I really like it. Alright, we're going to make one more run through here, because we don't have a bunch of time left. And I don't want to get started with something that I can't finish. Besides, I gotta test out the upgrades to this staff. So did anybody figure out why I named the character PeterCaine? PoE2 is the most fun and frustrating game I've played all year. Oh, I understood. I am fluent in typo. Mom to stay still. Even more than Last Epoch. Last Epoch was very dark. I mean, not as dark as Grim Dawn, but it came pretty close to it. Okay, either I'm really old. Okay, I'm really old. Or I'm the only one that watched the TV show back in the day. I was called an OG goat for Grim Dawn. Okay. I think Grim Dawn is a ton of fun. It can be pretty challenging. And like I said, really, really dark. But it's a lot of fun. And at least the first part of the game, the story's really good. Although I hear it goes off the rails later. Has anybody ever heard of a TV show Hold on. Let me get rid of these guys. Alright, there. Has anybody ever heard of a TV show called Kung Fu: The Legend Continues? Okay, so I am that old. I can't remember if it was the 80s. Oh, hello. You again. But I remember watching it. It told the story of a Shaolin monk and his son who lived in the Shaolin temple. He was raising his son to become a Shaolin monk until the temple was attacked. The father and son were separated. Each of them thought the other was dead. Until several years later, they were reunited. The father's name was PeterCaine. And his son, who had gone on to be adopted and grew up to be a cop, was named PeterCaine. I was originally going to name this character PeterCaine, but somebody had beat me to it. So I named him PeterCaine. So there's a PeterCaine out there in Path of Exile 2. And actually, I recommend checking out the show. It was actually really good. And Kane's thing was that he would go around helping people. And his catchphrase was, "I am Caine. I will help." So it's part cop show, part kung fu show. And it was always funny because PeterCaine would always be the one that was going, I'm a cop, I don't do that kung fu stuff. And yet in every episode he ended up falling back on his Shaolin training and doing kung fu stuff. think we pretty much mapped this out again. Now we got a couple things to bring back. Is this your first character? No, it's my second one. My first one is a sorceress who is a little bit further along than my monk. I have to admit, I'm having a much easier time with the monk, although I'm having a lot of fun with the sorceress.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here. I'll set up a bench and we can see about working on your equipment. Take a look.
All right, what we got? Nice one, but what I'm using is even better, I think. I should hold on to this one, though. No, doesn't matter. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna put these in their own separate tab. I keep forgetting you can't fill them and put them in your bag. They have to be on the belt to be filled. Go ahead and sell that, sell that. Sell that. Really need some more identify scrolls, and I know I can buy them. And they're not that expensive. I'm just cheap and I don't want to spend the money on them.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. Only by a count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale. One that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? The grim tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grellwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through. Please, take your time. It's beautiful. I accept.
Oh, that's right. I have to level up before she gets new stuff. I'm really hoping for a better ring. Fine, I will buy a couple of these. Is there a way to buy more than one at a time? When you unlock the hooded NPC, you could talk to him and discover items. Okay, when does that happen? So there's a character kind of like PeterCaine And Diablo 2 and Diablo 2. Alright, what are we identifying? That might be worth something. Probably not. I'm trying to get a little money, though. Yes? Okay. I'm also trying to see if I can't find a better armor piece. Although what I have is pretty decent. Oh, you know what? I never did put that rune in. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Ah, that's not going to be worth much. I wasted that. Oh, well. I probably will not get 100 gold back for those.
Oi. What would you like?
Well, 28. 52. 76.
Go well.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
Alright, I almost got everything back. I only ended up down 7 gold. That's not that bad. Could have been a ton worse. Now, back to our stash. I was going to use the Iron Rune. Evasion rating has gone up to 67. 20% increased armor, evasion, and energy shield, plus the plus 12 evasion rating, and the 2.9 life regen per second. Very nice. I guess we're kind of stuck at this point because I can't really do much else in 15 minutes, can I? Except maybe make a new character, and I don't think we should do that right now. Guess we could check in on the sorceress and see if we can get her anything. Now, here's a question. Maybe somebody knows the answer. I did get stash tabs for this character. When you buy stash tabs, is it per character or for the account?
This is not the place or the time.
For the account? Okay. So that's good. That means when I switch characters, she has the same stuff that he has. He definitely doesn't look like a monk right now, does he? He looks like a footman in the militia. At least she looks like a sorceress. Not a very well-dressed sorceress. %30 increased life recovery from flask, 10% reduced flask charge use. $14 maximum life, 8 to intelligence. But we have this feathered robe that has 2 slots in it. Oh, and we have a whole bunch of stuff in her bags. And she has 2 iron runes. And an uncut support gem. I can sell that. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item with 1 modifier. Where was that? $28 to maximum life. Not bad. Not bad. Now we just have to find some good runes for it. To armor, 8 to maximum energy, shield 8 to strength. Probably not the best gloves for her, but they're not the worst. Her boots. I really want to do something about those.
How can I help? Anything take your fancy?
Depends on what you have for footwear. No. 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 I don't want to lose the life regen because that's the only life regen she has. As a little bit as it is. Oh. Hello, George Chris. And hello. And I just said hello twice. So, excuse my brain fart there. Yes, you heard correctly. Stash tabs are shared by all characters on the account. So, yes to that. Yay. I like that. Alright, nothing there. 1 life regeneration per second. That's less than these boots. But it also gives 25 maximum life, but still it's less than these. So, no. Okay. Do you have anything?
Yes. These are just some odds and ends of mine.
One to 4 fire, 30% to fire resistance. 1 to 4 fire damage to attacks. 9% increased rarity of items found. Not really what I'm wanting. Lady, give me something I want. What we got here? Lightning, level 2 lightning bolt. 23% increased spell damage, 28 maximum mana, 5 life per enemy killed. I need a level 10 to use that. What level is she? Level 8. I mean, the gear you put in them can just be grabbed by other characters of yours, or is that each character has extra storage for itself? No, you put your it's shared storage. So I can put stuff into the stash on one character, hop onto another character, and grab the stuff from stash. Which I didn't know to start with either. The heck? I am mad. I will never have that much gold in time to get that. I am mad now. we need more gold in this game. I want that. But I'm like 850 gold short of getting it. Oh well. It was a nice dream. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get her any better gear right now. Oh my god, her portal is still here. I better log out of her before that disappears. Her portal from last time is still there. I might actually be able to pick up where I left off. Maybe. I hope. Alright. So there's Peter, the monk. I just realized those pants he's wearing are very holy. And I don't mean go to church on Sunday. I mean, it looks like you let loose a whole bag full of moths into the closet. Not sure those are protecting much. Just saying. And he still doesn't look very much like a monk. Wonder when he'll get better gear. Or at least gear that looks more like he should look. Wonder how many character slots I have. Does anybody know how many character slots you start with? Because I don't have the first clue.
Hello. Finn makes fun of my collection, but I think it's charming.
It is charming, dear.
Bye.
But you don't have anything I want. What's this proclamation, anyway?
By decree of the Count of Ogham, able-bodied men capable of excavation must present themselves at the manor at once. Failure to do so will constitute a crime.
I'm assuming this is the latest cosmetic overlay from the Twitch drops, whatever this rotating mass of ice and crystal is. Or is it an actual skill? Nah, it's got to be a cosmetic thing. Because I see a couple different people have it. Speaking of which, I wonder what they have, if they have anything new cosmetically. That's visual effects. Does not look like it. Well, maybe. Scarlet Clay Mage Armor Pack. Violet Mage Armor Pack. Yeah, I want to look like a crab. Nethermancer. Well, I guess if you're playing a witch, that might be something. Okay, no lie, the flame effect on that one's kind of neat. That one's kind of neat looking. And the wings are pretty, but definitely don't seem to fit the dark fantasy vibe of the game. I still like this thing. The thing that looks like, I don't know, a galaxy. Those are shiny. Nothing that looks like it would be a good monk's outfit. I was hoping for something that would look good for a monk. You know? I did not find anything like that. Oh well. Too bad, right? So sad. I guess I'm out of luck there. Alright. I guess that's about it for today. Because it is 8:30. And anytime now, Gus will be messaging me wanting to play Enshrouded. And, well, I have a little something to show him. I'm really, really looking forward to his reaction when he sees the base house and what I've done with it. Because, let's just say it looks a little different. And by a little different, I mean, there's a whole new house there. I can't wait. And yes, I will leave a community note later, and I will let you all know what his reaction was, okay? So for anybody who watched the stream last night, when I actually tore the house down to the foundation and rebuilt it, well, I will let you know how that ends up. But for now, I do have to go. I want to thank everybody that stopped by. I really appreciate you all. And starting on the Rumble side, thank you to Fructa Truck. I appreciate your help. Thank you for all the information. And I appreciate you being here. On the YouTube side, thank you to George Chris. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you to Madden's Destiny and Spox. I appreciate you both. I appreciate you being here and all the information and help you gave me. Thank you to Saucier. I appreciate you coming by. Thank you to Drive By. Appreciate you dropping in and saying hi. And to anybody who stopped by and maybe popped in and out or stuck around for a little while and didn't say anything, well, no, I still see you and appreciate you. But next time, say hi. I promise I don't bite. Tomorrow, we will be back on Thormern in Lotro. So, if you don't want to miss the hilarity with the dwarf, well, you know what to do. Hit like, hit subscribe, do all the fun clicky things the website wants you to do. But for now, have a great rest of your weekend. Have a good night. And until next time, bye for now.